Hi, and good morning. This is the March 2nd, Monday, Master Pattern Report with Dr. Bob Flower. Actually, we're doing this over the weekend because we are going to be in Mobile, Alabama for the week of March 2nd. So we're filming the show a little bit ahead of time in projection. All right, let's look at our prediction analysis. Last week we called for oil to move up, and it has been doing that, and we believe it will continue. Be mindful that if oil does break the $50 level, we think the next level to watch for will be $57.50. The Japanese yen has taken a big hit this week, as we had indicated. And we believe that it will be continuing down to about parity, to about dollar for dollar with the U.S. dollar, and then during the year we're looking for further decline of the yen. And also we took a position in interest rates. We're now long for the shorter term bonds. We think that rates have to creep up here. We don't look for them to make any huge breakouts, so that would be a total disaster. But here's well, I'm going to talk about that in a little while. But we do believe that that's what's happening. Our hit on the call for the 27th, the move, which is actually today, Friday, was right on the money. We saw a drop of over 150 points, which is typical as of yesterday. As was yesterday, I'm sorry. So now we're 75 out of 76 calls. Predictions next week, we're looking for big moves on the 5th, March 5th, and March 10th. You'll notice that silver has dropped to approximately the $12.75, $12.80 level, from its high of $14.50 inside of a week. And as you remember, we did call that on the 24th as the top. We're looking for a bottom here. Believe it or not, our charts are showing that conceivably, silver can drop as low as $5. We don't think it will. We think it'll be significantly higher than that. But I can't tell you. But without any interruptions of the pattern that's in vogue right now, that's what it looks like. And it's just a matter of interest. I'm not calling for $5 silver. So just shut up, Robert. Okay, let's go. And we're looking for a base for silver. I'll let you know when I think that base is hit, and we'll be jumping back into the silver market. We did not short gold or silver, for your information. Let's see, what else? We are also short the Australian dollar and the Japanese yen right now. On the political economic front, any health plan that expands coverage, which this new one is proposing to do, is only going to help one group, folks. That's the insurance companies. You know, politicians have their favorite entities to support, and it looks like the insurance companies were not only Hillary Clinton's favorite, but Barack Obama's too. We don't want social medicine, and if you want to know why, just pick up the phone and talk to anybody in England or in Canada, but in particular in England, and ask them how they're doing. And you don't be surprised hearing things like people pulling out their own teeth, and that's not a joke. So let's get over this idea that we need the government to help. This is a tremendous misnomer that has brought us to the threshold of total disaster in this country. You know, the government is going to help me. The government is going to save me. No, No, you're the only one that's going to save you. And once in a while, people come along to try and help you, teach you, show you how to do that. Okay, now the foreclosure plan. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Is unmitigated disaster. That we can't. They can't do this. They can't do this. And I'm trying the best I can to talk to government officials about this. You can't determine which people to help and which people not to help. There are too many factors involved that these people do not know, that the bureaucrats and administrators don't understand. They're not in this business. They haven't seen it the way a lot of us who are real estate specialists have experienced it. A lot of these people came in and bought these properties with mom and dad's money or no money at all, walked out of the closings with money in their pocket, 6-8 months later refinanced, and then added on home equity. I mean, these people don't deserve help. And there are people out there that I know that for instance, I can give you a file of people who haven't paid their mortgage in 3 years, and these people are going to be helped out. I mean, they're waiting. They're sitting there waiting for Obama's check. This is disaster. And in the meantime, you get people who have been investors, who have put their life savings and their work and their own personal security into real estate. These people have taken tremendous hits in value and in their net worth. Nobody's going to help them. Now, you may say, well, hey, they can afford it. They've got a lot of money. Well, that's not the point. Person works hard to improve his or her station, and it's taken away. This is wrong, folks. We're headed down the wrong path. Just like with healthcare, if there's not enough money to pay for healthcare, you don't throw more money at it so that we're going to need more money as prices go higher. What are they going to do? Stop these people from charging more money? I mean, because you've got doctors who are opting out of plans left and right, especially like Medicare. A number of doctors, top-notch doctors that we have interviewed, they're out of Medicare. They don't want to know anything about it. So now what do we do? Now does the government step in and say, you have to? No, I don't think so. That is not even socialism. That's communism. And hey, listen, that's where we may be headed. And if that's what the majority of the people think that they want, well, that's where we're headed. The rest of us could be headed for Australia. Right now seems to be the only place that I would migrate to. Anyway, I have something else. Well, two other things. Why some of these banks can't go bankrupt? Because of the derivatives and selling these mortgages that they've made. There are too many companies out there that would go belly up if they went belly up. All right. So this is why the government is trying to save, like, for instance, Citibank, and pouring in a lot more money than what it's worth. Because it's not only Citibank. There are a great deal of financial institutions and agencies all over the world that would take a tremendous hit and would instantly go under. Here's the last news flash for you. Remember, you heard it here. McCain and Palin were sabotaged. There was a conspiracy. I'm going to have more information for you on this, but high-ranking Republican and middle-of-the-road business powerhouses put the kibosh to McCain and Palin because they were afraid of what these people are going to do. So for you conspiracy theorists, stick around. Now listen, you need to get in touch with me. You have some comments? www.decodingpotential.com. All right, Dr. Bob, or my email is drrjf@yahoo.com. Have a great week, and we'll see you when we get back from Alabama.